Think about the skin on your hand right now. For hundreds of years, we assumed the layers beneath that surface were solid, like a stack of wet leather. But we were dead wrong. It turns out your entire body is wrapped in a hidden, fluid-filled mesh that acts like a massive biological shock absorber. We missed it because our tools literally squashed the evidence flat. If we missed an entire organ this big, what else are we missing?
The anatomy map we've been using for centuries is missing a huge piece. Pinch the skin on your hand. That springy resistance isn't just filler. It's actually a vast network of fluid-filled pipes acting like a built-in shock absorber. Our lab tools crushed it flat, so we never saw it. This hidden highway is the interstitium. It connects every organ you own, but it also has a massive security flaw that certain diseases use to move through you in secret. Imagine looking at a dried-up sponge and thinking it was a solid brick. For a century, traditional methods drained every drop of fluid from our tissue, leaving behind a brittle, cracked desert. But when researchers finally peered into living bodies, they found a shimmering, bouncy lattice filled with liquid. This massive highway is called the interstitium. It was hiding in plain sight. But this network isn't just sitting there. It's doing something much more strange. Have you ever thought about the gaps between your cells? Picture a vast network of hidden, rushing springs flowing right through your tissues like an underground irrigation system. This water acts as a massive delivery system, constantly pushing forward to reach every corner of your anatomy. Scientists call this interstitial fluid. It functions as a high-speed courier for critical signals. That makes you wonder, if these currents are always moving, what exactly are they carrying toward your brain? Think of your body like a city, where the trash trucks only move when there's a steady breeze blowing through the streets. Fluid currents wash over our cells, acting like a biological street sweeper to clear out protein debris that would otherwise gum up the machinery. This vital housekeeping is called proteostasis. It means whenever you move your muscles, you're manually flushing your cellular drains. But these microscopic rivers are hiding a secret we've completely overlooked. Right now, your heart is creating enough pressure to leak 20 liters of fluid out of your vessels. Most get sucked back by chemical magnets. This outward push is hydrostatic pressure, while the inward pull is oncotic pressure. But 3 liters stay behind, drifting through the gaps between your cells. This fluid is heading for a secondary drainage system that is doing something far more sophisticated than just plumbing, and what it's carrying reveals a hidden network.
So, how do we get that internal machinery working for us? Think of your body like a sponge sitting in a sink. Try applying rhythmic pressure to your limbs, followed by 10 minutes of gentle bouncing. This forces fluid to wash through the tiny gaps between your cells, creating what's called interstitial flux. It's deep cleaning, microscopic scale. But this raises a strange question about what exactly we're flushing out.
Think of your body less like solid meat and more like a vast, fluid-filled sponge. When you sit perfectly still, that delicate internal lattice collapses, pinning your vital fluids in place like a truck parked on a garden hose. To keep this interstitium open and flowing, try to stand up every 30 minutes for some multiplanar stretching. Keep those fibers bouncy. Because once you realize what's actually traveling through these hidden tunnels, the data starts to point somewhere unexpected. Think of your organs like islands. For ages, we thought they were mostly isolated, but there is actually a massive, fluid-filled network connecting every inch of you, like a hidden irrigation system. While it looks like simple plumbing, this structure actually functions as a body-wide messaging center called the interstitium. It's how your immune system coordinates its defense and how cancer spreads. But the fluid isn't the most important thing moving through this network.
So, it turns out you're actually piloting a high-performance hydraulic machine. Every thought you have is fueled by the physical pressure of your blood flow, a process called cerebral perfusion. Think of it like a car engine that needs a regular high-speed run to clear out the carbon buildup. To keep your mental clarity sharp, push your heart rate up for 10 minutes every afternoon. It flushes the system. The full research archive is at jmthomasofficial.com.